Hello and welcome to this home practice audio class titled Horizons. This audio class works best when you can see or get a sense of a horizon. That might be a view from your window, or better yet, take this audio outside by downloading or streaming it onto a mobile device and taking your earphones or headphones with you. You will also need a space to move in that is clear, more or less flat, quiet enough not to be disturbed, and where you can also see or sense your chosen horizon. This could be a room with a view, somewhere in your local park, a deserted car park, or some lofty hilltop. Horizons come in many forms, urban, suburban, or rural. Your horizon might be far into the distance, or just 10 to 20 meters away. In any case, there should be a sense of a space between where you are and your horizon. It doesn't have to be a special place though, although by the end of this session it might turn into one. The horizon might be wide, perhaps 360 degrees around you, or it might be narrow, just in one direction. If you decide to take this audio class outside, make sure you are dressed appropriately for the weather out there. You may need to take a short journey to get to the right spot for you. If this is the case, then let that journey be part of your practice. The journey is the preparation, the beginning, a moment to focus, a moment to check in with yourself. As you arrive to your chosen spot, take some time to take in your surroundings. Pause the recording here if you need some more time to get to where you're going and to land in the place when you arrive. Welcome back. My name is Tom, and I will guide you through this audio session accompanied by music from C. Buckthorn. I will propose a series of invitations to move. They are starting points that you may like to follow closely, or a little more loosely. Feel free to deviate into your own moving exploration, and you can always come back to my guidance when you need it. Before you begin, make sure you are warmed up and ready to dance. You can pause the recording again here if you need to. And if you're wearing headphones or earphones, feel free to just listen through one side while the other ear is free, so that you can also hear what is happening around you. Let's get started. Begin by finding a comfortable upright position where you feel ready to move. If you feel comfortable to do so, close your eyes, or let your eyes soften a little. Take your attention to your connection down into the ground, through your seat or feet. How does your weight rest on the surface of the earth? And how is your body stacked up to stay upright? Just notice. This relationship to the ground is an origin, a place to begin from, to depart from, and a place to return to. This upright position is your verticality. You connect earth to sky in this place. With gentle care, notice the feeling of this vertical, upright place, connected down into the ground, and at the same time rising up into the air, into the sky above. If your eyes have been closed, gently let them open again. Take some time now to shift in your space for a while, a little forwards or backwards or sideways. Perhaps turn to a different direction. Then, once again, come to stillness and notice the verticality here in this new place. There may be some differences, the surface underneath or your facing, for example. But here you are, in relationship to the earth beneath, connected down into the ground, and at the same time rising up into the air, into the sky above. This is another origin, a place to begin from, to depart from, and a place to return to. This connection is a constant companion that travels with you wherever you go. Take a bit more time to shift around again and notice how the connection down and up accompanies you as you move from one spot to the next. You may also like to change your level, getting closer to or further away from the ground. In each of these places, track your sense of verticality and gravity in low, medium, and high positions. Let that connection up and down support you wherever you move to. Here, and here, and here. When you're ready, return to your vertical stillness. Now, take your attention out, through your eyes or your proprioceptive skin. Whether you're indoors or outdoors, find the horizon. The horizon is the edge of your perception. The horizon is an edge, a boundary, a margin between known and unknown. And the horizon, just like you, is a meeting of earth and sky. But you are here, and the horizon is far. The horizon has width, just like you, side to side, edge to edge, or ear to ear, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. Whether you can see or perceive the full horizon or not, it may be obstructed by walls, buildings, trees, or features of the landscape. The horizon is wide, so wide it surrounds you. The horizon is the distant horizontal, a horizontal plane reaching out from where you are to the very edge of perception. What would it be like to touch a single point on the horizon? Impossible as it may be, reach for it now. Widen your base perhaps. Try reaching with your fingertips or reaching with your eyes to where the sky and the land meet. Whether that is far into the distance or just some meters away. This is a kind of infinite reaching, without ever making contact with the horizon. As we said, impossible, but keep attempting it nonetheless. From where you are, begin to reach with different parts of your body. Reach with all of you. Reach, pull back, and reach again. Let each part be drawn towards the horizon, then recovered or gathered back in before you attempt to touch the horizon with another part of you. This back and forwards is a kind of dance, involving the top of your head, the tip of your nose, the cap of your knee, or the tip of your toe. Reach, pull back, and reach again. You may need to reorganize yourself, change your position, level, or angle to reach with and recover different parts of you. The breadth of your back, the heels of your feet, the button of your belly, or the side of your cheek. Reach, pull back, and reach again. And then take a rest. Re-find your origin, the place you begin from, you depart from, and the place you return to. The horizon surrounds you. Even if you cannot see it all, take a slow turn around you now, a full revolution, to scan where you can see or imagine the horizon to be. Then take your fingers, or perhaps another extremity, your shoulder, your elbow, your nose perhaps, softly reaching for the horizon, where sky meets ground, and trace it with your extremity all around you, where you can see or where you can imagine it to be, as if you could brush the full uninterrupted circle of it in a second revolution. You now have a sense of two axes, where the horizon lies and how you relate to it, and your vertical placement locating you where you are, linking up and down, earth and sky. Begin to use the connection of horizon and verticality to move, a dance connecting the horizon to where you are, tracing the horizon all around you with your body and your moving, revolving or turning around yourself, to reach different parts of you into the distance and bringing the distance back into you through your vertical and horizontal planes and axes, smoothly reaching along the horizon that surrounds you, or attempting to touch single points of the horizon, piercing it with your reach. Perhaps the horizon might also pull you in different directions. What if the horizon pulled you backwards or forwards, to your left or to your right? Twist and spiral both your core and limbs to transition between reaching and tracing, overlapping movements into continuous dancing. Changing levels may give new experiences or a different perspective to your relationship with the horizon. Follow your appetite for speed, remembering to challenge your dynamic from time to time. As the music replaces my voice, let the horizon and your location inspire your moving, your dancing, carving out and into space, touching horizons and surrendering to place. Reach different parts of you into the distance and gather the distance back into you. Perhaps the horizon might pull you in different directions. Twist and spiral both your core and limbs, overlapping movements into continuous dancing. Change levels to give new perspectives. Remember to challenge your dynamics from time to time. This is a dance that connects the horizon to where you are. More of an appetite and want to continue dancing, you can repeat this last section accompanied by music one more time at the timestamp listed in the description. Or you may like to continue with accompaniment of the sounds from your surroundings, from the place where you are. Or, if you feel ready, following my voice, you can begin to transition your moving into stillness, into rest. Returning to origin, a place to begin from, to depart from, and a place to return to. Take your senses out for one last time, out to the frontier of the horizon that surrounds you. Then, gradually gather back to a sense of verticality from where you are, upright and connected. Take as much time as you need here before you finish your practice. And as you transition into the rest of your day, perhaps you might bring your experiences of horizons with you. Wherever you chose to practice will have a particular feeling about it. So why not repeat this class at another time and in a different location to see how different horizons and different spaces affect your moving. Thank you for joining this class. Thank you also to C. Buckthorn for the brilliant music. Join us again soon for another stopgap home practice. Take care.